I have some program on coaching
Yes.
that I'm doing, so with somebody. So I had to finish the assignment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. So at least you're
Mm.
doing something. You're not wasting this time.
Well, yeah, we do, but it feels like, because you're not moving forward, it feels like you're wasting time. But it's just you just self you are elevating yourself and learning new skills
Yeah,
and new things.
self-development. You're moving
Yes.
forward. Listen, you're moving forward. I don't know what you mean by moving forward. When
I know.
somebody
I mean,
is training themselves, that's
yeah,
moving forward. You're
yeah, I
preparing
know.
your ground.
Yeah, I say it feels like you're not.
Yeah, but you are. You
Yeah,
are.
you are. Yeah, yeah,
Yes, you are.
yeah,
So, and your coach, your also the personal coaching with cyber engineers is going well too.
yeah.
Okay. So today, feel free. We want just to talk openly. We want to talk about our hopes and our aspirations. What do
Yeah.
we as human beings want to achieve? What's our
Mm,
plans and
mm,
how do we intend to get to where we want to get to? Okay,
mm,
because I think
mm,
this COVID time is a time
mm,
for reflection and to take
mm,
stock.
mm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also um to think about the future. Not It's not like we know what it is, but
Mm,
what's gonna come out of it, how are things going to be relational to socializing, because
mm,
we're human beings that are supposed to be socializing, you
mhm,
know so how are we going to socialize, meet other people? Because there are people like me, who don't have a partner, who's
mm.
hoping to have partner through socializing, through
Yes.
going to church, going to events, and
Mhm,
meeting other people, and discussing with other than yourself and your families and your immediate friends. You need to socialize with somebody that have different kind of view from you, and learn from them, and they learn from you as well. So all those things are very, very important to
mm,
our development and to our growth.
I agree with you. I agree
Mm,
with you because this COVID is affecting, like you rightly said, people that want to socialize, want to build
mm.
a relationship, find
Yeah,
a
yeah,
life partner and all that.
yeah,
Yeah, because
yeah.
if this happens, there's no way you can see somebody to socialize with. That
No,
actually brings me to some emails I've been receiving. I've been
yeah,
receiving emails from individuals and organizations that want to refer people to us, and
yeah,
they're asking how could there are some people from some backgrounds that just
yeah,
moved to this area into Kent.
yeah,
They don't know anybody,
yeah,
and they they want to socialize, and
yeah,
because of COVID now they can't,
yeah.
they don't know how to do that, and
Yeah,
also it's affecting their mental well-being
of course,
because of lack of
definitely.
stimulation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just like me, isn't it? It's that
Yeah.
situation. It's the same. It's the same like me. I've only just moved in like 4 weeks. Then
Mm-hmm.
it shut down. So I was like preparing to start a new job and all that. Then the shutdown happened. I don't know anybody. I only know few people. So, but I was very fortunate to meet Gloria, and from there, I got to know you. If not, I won't be having any kind of hope of interacting
Mm-hmm.
in a broader measure with
Mm-hmm.
anybody, and that could and the first point of contact, especially if you are somebody of faith, is church. You
Mm-hmm.
know, you join with the local church so you can know people. But all the organization and all the church and all the social centers are closed. So if you move to a new environment, my goodness, it's mentally, and if you are alone, it's even double jeopardy, like kind of like what's going on? It's like somebody just wanted to, but knowing Gloria, then coming to know you guys and all that, chatting on the phone and everything has helped me a lot to kind of refocus and cope with it. So yeah, I think that's a very good point you've brought up.
So how do you think? Because let's get so we're welcoming Brother Femi.
Okay.
Yes, if I can see him. Hello, Brother Femo. Are you there?
Yes, good afternoon. I'm here.
Good afternoon, Brother Femi. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Yourselves?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm
Good.
very well. Thank you very much for joining us.
Yeah, sorry I couldn't join on Monday,
Yeah, it's
I actually totally forgot.
Oh,
So,
you did?
Yeah.
Okay. But the Pastor Ademi joined.
Okay.
Did he tell you?
No, he didn't tell me, no.
Oh, he joined, and I mentioned that you were in the other one that we did.
Yeah.
So he joined on, the topic was on resilience,
Okay.
faith, and COVID-19.
Yeah. Okay.
So that was really, Pastor Ademi was there, and you had also Pastor Adedokun from Chatham.
Okay.
And then we had other lame people.
Okay.
It was really good to see different viewpoints. So not just Christians, we had also a Native American.
Okay.
A Native American from Canada who talked about their culture and how their culture helped them to look after themselves during COVID. So that was now that we've started, can we briefly introduce ourselves? Let's start with you, Kate, briefly, and then Femi, you do that, and I will. And this is an open house, so anybody can join us.
Okay.
Yes.
Hi. My name is Kate. I live in Maidstone, and I've been joining on the sofa for quite a while now, and I think I feel like I'm part of the family now. So yeah.
Great. Femi.
Yeah. My name is Femi Olufemi Olukoya, so you can call me Femi. Yes. Well, I live in City Highway in in Kent, and yes, this is I look forward to this networking session. So I'm an IT consultant stroke software vendor.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. I have softwares that are built for charity organizations and churches.
Okay.
So
that's cool.
That's part of what I do.
Great. So thank you. And briefly, I'm Christine Locke. I'm the CEO of Diversity House, which is a charity that addresses social inequalities of all kinds in order to promote community integration, inclusion, and cohesion. And this is part of the intervention that we are providing at this time of the lockdown, because we want people to be socially network and feel stimulated by interacting with one another. So that's it today, and it's an open house. Anybody can join us at this time. Brother Femi, you came at the right time, because I was explaining to Kate that I've been receiving lots of emails and from organizations and from individuals themselves about networking, socializing, especially the people that I'm receiving the information is based on they're asking me, do you have a club, an association for men, for ethnic minority men to socialize? So the last email I got, or not even email, I got a live, from the live chat on our website, was, I received something from a mother-in-law, a white British mother-in-law of a black gentleman who just moved into the Isle of Sheppey, and the young man is actually struggling, and they're looking for where he could, you know, a club association where he could meet other black people like himself, black men like himself, to talk. So I guess that is something that we have overlooked. I wanted actually to contact you, Femi, to say maybe we need to set up something online for now, and then later, when the lockdown has been eased properly, we will meet together to set up a good an association where our black men can just you know, interact with one another, because this lack of interaction is actually adding to their mental, you know, health issues.
Yeah.
So what do you think, Brother Femi?
Yeah, it sounds a good idea. At least any opportunity for people to meet, to network is always good. You know, I mean, a lot of people are, you know, facing either, you know, challenges or having a great time that they would like to share with others. But, you know, I don't know of any, apart from churches right now, apart from churches, for example, where we have men's group or, so we do have that. But apart from that, in terms of for non-Christians or for all people, irrespective of color, creed, or religion,
yes,
I think it's definitely a very, very good idea. Yes.
Yes, and you know, coming from the Christian aspect, even if they're non-Christians, this could be a way. This will be a way to extend our.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yeah.
Yeah.
The invitation can be extended to people, like, even if they don't, it doesn't matter what they believe in.
Exactly.
They can join on you know, on such platform. So in that way you can even, you know, they can get to know you, get to know who you are, your faith or your background. They don't have to join if they don't want to.
Exactly.
So yeah, so I think that's the quickest way, like the men group, to expand it. And so just have a chat and all that, to bring them in, so they can be able to interact and get to meet other people.
Exactly. So, Brother Femi, I think this is the platform, because we are networking. This is an open house now.
Yeah.
It will add to some of the things we say we will do, actually. I think it will be part of all the things we say we will do. And why can't we start it now? Can I say now that we could do, using this platform, call out everybody, call out the people you know that are Christians, or anybody you know. I will call out, I will advertise and call other people, so that all these other people that just moved here, or people that are already living here, that are anxious, because we are overlooking the men. And I'm really embarrassed that I had to be reminded of this yesterday, that we're just overlooking men. Men also are human beings. They also have crises. And they will feel better if they can come together in this platform and just network and just air their views or anything. You know, it says a problem is shared. Is problem whatever halved or problem solved. I don't know how it says. Am I right?
You know, problem shared is half solved.
Exactly.
Sharing by sharing you offload. You know? So it is. It's a starting point.
Yes.
I think we need to. Yes, I agree with the idea. You know, it's a very good idea. let's just think it through of, what it would take, how it will work. Understand? But I think it's very good, and also that should encapsulate, that should include things like, discussion. Is it just for men? Is it, are women going to be included? What sort of thing? Yeah, even though it's an open house, it's a networking, but men are so.
No, I want it to be just men, Brother Femi, this time, because we've been providing a lot of support for women and girls.
Yeah.
Let's have men have a way of having upper steep leave when there are other people.
Hence that question, So.
Yeah. So I want to have a way that I could also provide talking therapy, if they want. If they want a trained person from, the ethnic background that also is a very, very seasoned therapist.
Yeah.
So because, when you are discussing with people, it brings out some emotions, and it will be good to have somebody that is very qualified to handle that emotion that in a very safe and contained way.
Yeah, I agree.
So that will in turn getting buying in. I will buy in that support of a therapist, a seasoned therapist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely, as I said, it's a good idea, and then that needs to be actioned. So
I want to get you on board because you are the man. I won't be the person doing it, because I'm not a man. I don't know how men feel.
That's what I'm saying, that men, generally it takes time for men to open up.
Yeah.
It takes time. It takes trust building. It takes confidence. It takes knowing that I mean, there are other people with perhaps similar situation, and the sharing is not nakedness, so to say.
Exactly. So, but I think what the discussion at the onset will begin with something that is so general that it touches everybody, like this COVID thing. It touches everybody. It's not personal, So we could use that for some time to break down the barrier, and build rapport, because everybody will be saying, oh, like brother, you could say, oh, since this started, and I've not gone to work. I've been working from home, doing buildings, softwares and all that. I would have, so everybody will put in their own, and gradually they could say, oh, how is touchy affecting my business? And from there, gradually, things will start happening, because we just want people to, because mental health issues, in ethnic minority particularly, when we talk about mental health issues, people run away, they shy away. They look at it as like, if you are from Nigerian background like myself, when you talk about mental health, it looks like you're saying that somebody is mad.
Yeah.
Am I right? Brother Femi?
Yeah, absolutely.
And so people who want to shy away and run away from me, they don't know that mental health includes something like anxiety, like worrying. We all are worrying at this time. Everybody is worrying. Is it not true, Kate? Kate?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're right. Everyone is on. Most people more than others, but a lot of people are almost at the break point. As the very thing that most people you hear from tone when you talk to people on the phone or whatever, the very thing that comes out is the uncertainty. The uncertainty that they don't see. They don't see the end. They don't know what's going to happen, and nobody is giving clear vision and all that.
Yeah.
So people are a bit nervous, and if you're not earning, Then what you have is what you're spending, and the little that government is giving you, and your life is kind of constrained, and the things you want to get going, it's not going anywhere, so you're stuck. So it's the stuckness. It's the stuckness that is, and we are not people that are stuck people, you know. Everybody used to, you know, you're going somewhere, you're doing something, one thing or the other. We've never stopped. So this is like shock to the system for everyone.
Exactly. So I will need everybody's idea for us to move. That's why actually I didn't worry about that to get everybody involved in today's discussion at all, because I just wanted whoever that wanted to just jump in on this platform today, we just come and talk generally and you know, set something in place. So, Brother Femi, do you have anything to say?
No, but you know, at least there's something to think about. But it's definitely, you know, a very good idea, and we just need to think about the modalities and the workings of it, and then run with it, because it is a good idea. It is a very good idea that has to be effect.
Yeah.
Because, you know, and it's needed as well. A lot of, as I say, you know, from the example you use, that's just one, and there will be 5, there will be 10, there will be 20, there will be, you know, a lot more people that either in isolation or alone or lonely or battling, you know,
all sorts of things.
Battling issues. I don't want to use the word depression, because you know what I mean. That, you know, people battling issues and not having someone to talk to, or having someone to talk to but not, you know, opening up enough. So it is certainly a good idea. I commend you for that. You know, coming up with that, it is good. So, you know, in whatever way that, you know, you want me to be involved, you just let me know. But it's a good idea.
Yeah, great. I'm really, because I know I'm back. I'm really banking on you that this can happen, because this morning I had an interview with the Medway CCG, that's Clinical Commissioning Group. That's NHS people, and you know, part of the discussion we had was how do I see, what are some of the issues that people are having, and I mentioned this men not having anybody to talk to. I also mentioned because if men are not having anybody to talk to, and especially some men from some communities, that could lead to, you know, harmful behaviors. God forbid, that could lead to suicide, you know. Nobody knows what's happening in people's houses. Some of these things can be avoided if they have somebody to talk to and laugh and forget some worry. Yeah. Also know that some other people are actually facing more difficult situations than themselves, that they're not alone. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that will be important, and I will make the arrangements, but I want you to, you know, I could just stand by and let you, as a man, because I'm a woman, which is obvious, I let you as a man, you know, facilitate it with the support of the therapist that I will get on board. Okay?
Okay, no problem.
So that moves us quickly now to housing issues. You know, when you joined us the last time, Kate, were you there also? Yeah, Kate, did you brother, tell me, you were there, isn't it?
Yes, I was there.
About the issues of PME people.
Yeah.
Yes. One of the things we mentioned was housing, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's something we've been battling since this week. So that housing actually came to the forefront this week in our local area here, and whereby some of those that are struggling with invisible do we call them invisible homeless people, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we battled that issue, and we were able to resolve some of it.
Yeah.
Well, we had a very good result. We were able to resolve it. But that brings me now to, do we know, how do ethnic minorities, for instance, feel about housing? Do we want to assume that every person that is from the minority background that is living locally, do we want to say that they own their own houses? You know why I ask this? Because there'll be a consultation. There's going to be a local consultation on how people will be how people will merit housing, being housed, you know? And it would be nice if I can have an idea, so that I can, make some decision,
recommendation.
Yes, so kind of contribute to that consultation that is going to happen next week. So what do you think, brother? Femi, you've been here, some, some people.
Well, I mean, definitely, not everybody, I mean, that live local, that are, black and minority own their properties. No, definitely not, People rent, I don't know, I don't know the, percentage, and I don't know the percentage of people that are, I don't know of any black person that is homeless. That does not mean that they could be squatting with people that, they could be, they could be homeless but not homeless, if you know what I mean. They could be, they could have a place that they're staying but not categorized as being homeless.
Yeah, because they're not seen, isn't it? Yeah. That's the problem. That's why we're not counted every time, because the invisibility, friends will harbor you for some time. You see what I mean?
So, absolutely. So, but there will definitely be people that are in categories that should be classified as homeless. Yeah. And some may be classified as perhaps intentionally making themselves intentionally homeless or non-intentionally. So depending on various categorization, classification and categorization based on council's housing criteria, which I don't really know, but so there will be people that have housing issues without that. Yeah.
Okay, so it's a worthwhile thing to join them in that in the consultation. So what I'm going to contribute to that is to say, yes, there are some minority communities that obviously may be needing housing support. Because the way they normally do housing, the way they normally, people will be eligible to housing is how long they've lived in an area, you see?
Okay.
How long they've lived in an area will determine how quick they'll be up on the ladder to the housing ladder. You see what I mean? Okay. The social housing. Yeah. But then that is what puts the ethnic minorities that are moving in here to disadvantage, because they may not have lived here for long.
For long, yeah.
So they are very down on the social housing ladder. So so that's how it is. So you may not qualify for social housing for a very, very long time. So I'm going to tell them that it's going to be according to need.
Yeah.
Absolutely. According to need. And because if you say need, then people will make cases like they have children, they're not working, or they're not earning enough to pay.
But in that, sorry that I sort of
No, yeah.
So when you say according to need, I still believe that the criteria for what makes a need has to be clearly defined, because what makes a need, to be honest, with ourselves, what makes a need I want to believe. I believe that this country is a very fair place, but I still believe that the rules are not uniform.
Yes.
Okay? So what makes a need has to be either relaxed for certain ethnic group or certain social economic reasoning has to be considered. You understand my point?
Okay. Yes. It's
So
a good question you asked now, because I should have gone there and they say what made him, they will say, oh, according to somebody's needs.
Yeah.
And I will be lost at sea because I wouldn't know what makes a need. Because
Correct.
that will also put us in disadvantage.
Correct.
Because some community will say because they have 20 children or because they've not been working for a long time, some reasons. And then they will be also up the ladder again, while, this other community become disadvantaged again.
Yeah.
So you asked a very good question. So in your own, and both of you, Kate and Femi, what will amount to need, being needy, when it comes to what are the factors that could, mean needy so that one can get to the ladder quickly?
Yeah, it depends. If you're not, if you can't work, you can't get a full-time, maybe health issues.
Okay.
Health issues. You have children, small children to consider, because you have to look after them. And if you don't have the full criteria, like maybe because if you don't have citizenship, you cannot apply, you don't qualify anyway at all. So it's your status is very
status.
Yes, status. So first of all, the person has to be qualified, have status, some kind of status. So if you have like a right of above, all those ones, you can have your way to citizenship, or you have a right to stay. So you can those ones you can claim. But if you don't have those things, that's non-starter, because they're going to say you're not qualified anyway to get any kind of benefit. So you have to climb above that, or you want to start something from there for people who are here and they cannot get help, but they are in situation that is not of their own doing. So it depends on where you want to start the suggestion or the discussion from. Depending on category of people, you see, it's not going to be one thing fits. It's not going to fit all. There are going to be people in different category. There are some their health, but our people, we hide our health a lot.
But we hide it now. Well.
Yeah. So if they can prove that they have some kind of illness and whatever, and they can't work long hours, then they can, those two can be considered. Okay. And if they are disadvantaged, they don't have any family, they're absolutely nobody that can, and they are struggling with money and all that. So all those things are factors as well. So you can help someone that doesn't have money with housing issues, that they don't have anybody to fall back to, So somebody like the organization can support them until they get back on their feet as well. So things like that does add pressure to individual, and they don't know who to go and ask for help. And sometimes if they go to the government, they don't get the help, because nobody understands what they are saying, or where they're coming from or going.
Yes.
So a lot of things like that, they need people that understand the lingua of what they are facing to actually deal with them. If you give them to people, if it's white person there, I don't think they will have patience for all the kind of explanation they want to give, and they might not even understand fully their dilemma, where they are coming from. So So suggestion, like put people that suit the people that comes to look for help.
Yes.
As well will go a long way. Yeah.
Okay. I'm really taking notes. So I've gotten how many points? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Good, good.
I mean, have you got something to add there?
Well, I think the first question should go back to either to research, okay, is to conduct is to conduct a research, or is to collect data.
Yeah.
Housing reasoning, for example, or lack of housing, for example.
Yeah.
So council will have all these, various reasons that people have quoted for them. So now in there lies a lot of answers, okay? In terms of what reasons people have given in the past for being homeless. Do you understand why they needed, so all this, by the time you gather that data, you would see that some would appear more often than others.
Yeah.
Okay. And then that gives a very big clue as to, as to what is actually happening within the community or community. So, that the answer would lie in the data that is collected.
Yeah.
Now you can get of that data. Pardon?
Yeah, let me challenge you there, brother, because you know that some people do not answer any survey. Yeah. Some people are not counted. Let me see. I'm looking at the data from 2011. We know that the statistics will change anyway drastically for Swell. BAME people that are on record, we are 6,210.
Yeah.
Out of then 135,000 people, only 6,210 in 2011 census said they were from any ethnic background. You see what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Some of these people could not have completed census application,
Right.
Because of what we said, there's migrant status, so some of them may not. And we're talking about housing. Some of these people don't actually present at all. Some people don't present to the local authority.
No.
Through the form, because of fear that they may be taken away or any kind of reason at all.
Correct.
So I don't know. It will still make our people very disadvantaged. I was looking at they sent me something yesterday. I want to look at this thing they sent to me yesterday. Let me see if I can find. I want to find something that they sent to me yesterday. God, if I can, I'm looking at it. I'm looking, oh goodness, if only I can find it. So somebody sent something yesterday and said, wow. Somebody said to me, somebody said they want some food. Oh, that's not the one. Somebody said they want some food, but it's from the United States. It's from the US. He said they want some food.
Oh, bless them.
Yeah. There's somebody that said something yesterday. They were sending somebody from one organization they were referring, and they were saying, just to show you, they were saying that because of the status of that person, is not qualified for any support. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
And so was asking if there's anything that we can do for them, if we can provide support of any kind to that person. Brother Femi, do you people provide some kind of support?
Well, I mean, as far as I'm aware, it's only our church members right now that we provide, any form of support to. So, but that does not mean that we cannot reach out. So,
because I'm looking for organizations that could
they
also help me.
Is this for individuals, right? Or
individuals? So some organization, because everybody, if they see somebody that is ethnic minority,
yeah,
they will send, it's me. It's Diversity House they will think of, number one.
Yeah. I mean, you can ask the person to go to our church website. You will see the church office number there. Let them call that number, and then the pastor will pick it up, and then, you understand? And then, but as far as I'm aware, I mean, we will not say no to help anybody that asks. So
yeah. Okay. So that's one of the things I will talk about. What else am I looking at? So I got this. I got this thing today. It says, my son-in-law is Black and has moved to one area around here, which I will not mention, but is struggling to find people from his own culture to socialize and interact with. Are there any social groups for young men locally where he would meet people and make friends?
Why don't you tell him, if you can ask your brother Femi to if you give the links to contact as a outreach from church men's group, for the main time until something come up, because it sounds like it sounds like he really needs help,
or you can give the person my number.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's great. So
because
it does help.
Yeah. Pardon?
I say it does help to have
absolutely.
People that you can tell things with.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So good giving me that confirmation.
Yes.
So is there anything, this is an open house, is there anything anybody wants to say, or anything you want us to think about as a charity, or Brother Femi, as we go on after the lockdown to do that community enlighten day? Can we use this platform to also talk about it, what we can do, and start planning?
Yeah, I mean, I've not thought about anything else really, but we can certainly use this platform to discuss it and to plan. Maybe by next meeting, I'll be more prepared. Because as I'm talking to you now, I don't know if you can say, okay, you're not seeing me. I'm actually
I'm not seeing you at all.
Okay, because I have a 4 o'clock meeting, so 5 minutes to 4. If you don't mind, you'll have to excuse me.
No, it's okay, because we're going to wrap up, because this is just an open house.
Yeah.
So we're going to wrap up because I just wanted to touch, for us to just talk generally rather than that kind of very formal way that we've been talking all this time. Yeah.
But it is good. I mean, it is good, to reach out and to network. And this open house as well, it's a good idea to get more people involved.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's I mean, it's this time. It's a different time. When different days in different times right now. So and then,
And my worry, Femi and Kate, my worry is that, you see, there's been a lot of noise on the telly and lobbying government that for economic reasons, saying that the social distances should be reduced from 2 meters to 1 or 1 and 1 point something. But what they forget is that people don't really follow instruction. Even though you're telling people 2 meters, they're not even keeping to 1.5.
Correct.
You know, if you go to ASDA now, even though ASDA has spent so much money marking, marking out things nicely, and showing how the distancing and the exit and the entrance, people are still just. Maybe you've not been there. If you go there, some people have commented and said people aren't even taking any notice of all the things that people are putting in place. My fear is that this thing may come back in a big way, because people are lobbying that for the distancing to be reduced. Who is even checking whether people are keeping distancing?
Have you not seen your TV this past week?
They're not keeping it. Not only that, I'm just coming back from the town center. I went to the bank. There is a market day. Today is market day.
Yeah.
In Sittingbourne. You could see the number of people roaming around and not just caring about. They're just like literally holding hands and rubbing cheeks together.
Yeah.
So this issue may come back again. So
well, we pray it doesn't. We pray it doesn't.
We just pray that we've got to be sensible.
Yeah, I know. But it's difficult because now it's going to be challenging because of the people that have been keeping the rules, and then they find out some people can move in thousands and do what they like. So if you turn around, the government turn around and say, no, you stay at home, and some people are not staying at home, then there's a problem. There's two-tier system. So governments have found themselves now in a big dilemma because they don't know what to do now. That's why when you say they are lobbying, it's because of the actions that have been taking place the past 2 weeks. So good people are being punished, like almost like being punished, and the rascals in thousands. So it's difficult for the government now. So I think that's why.
Exactly. So what I'm talking. So on Monday, Monday Zoom is going to be a special Zoom meeting. Maybe you people may like to join me, because actually today I would have been in New York. From today I would have been in New York for the United Nations Assembly meeting. UN Global Compact, the 20th anniversary for Leaders Summit at the UN Assembly. So now we're doing it, it's a global meeting. So we'll be doing it live from Monday. So I will try to find a way that I can do it so that you can view. So you can view what we are doing. I hope. Brother Femi, how can I do that? Brother Femi has gone.
No, I'm still here.
I'm thinking. I'm not a computer guru. I'm thinking. I don't know how I can link it so that people can.
You have to do maybe, I don't know, maybe you have to do all this social media either through WhatsApp or FaceTime or Zoom or what's it called?
Oh yes.
Snapchat or something like that.
Yes, because I'm going to be we're doing it online now, virtually. So maybe I can use my phone.
Yeah, you can use your phone,
Yes. So I wish you people can listen because it's going to be very interesting. I know that all these things that is happening is what the leaders will be talking on, from Monday. So so I would like you to be on the lookout. So that's why I put it here. As that will be the next thing we're going to do is the UN Global Compact, to know what all the leaders globally are saying, and that's a leaders summit that we're going to be holding. Yeah, we can learn one or two things from it. Okay.
That's all right.
Yeah. So, Brother Femi, I'm going to let you go.
Yes, please. Thank you.
I'll let you go, and I will see you on Monday.
Okay. Yeah, we'll talk on Monday.
Put some thoughts on all the things that we have spoken, okay?
Okay, no problem.
You are going to champion it, please. I need you. I need your help.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Yeah, bye.
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 Okay. So, okay, so it's just us now, so, which is good.
Yeah. Are you still recording?
No, hold on. I want to, hold on. Where are we?